Over the past year, we spent a lot of time refining our process on how to use AI how to get the help of AI to create content. The process we have now uses several AI engines, and we are able to consistently create well-written content that is unique. So as for setup, we create separate Claude projects and NotebookLM projects for each MSP. Now, Claude is an AI chatbot by a company called Anthropic, and NotebookLM is a AI research tool by Google. For each of these projects, we put unique information for each MSP, and the AI engines are able to use this information as reference when they create content. After the setup is done, we go through our process, and the process has 3 steps. First is to create an outline, and we find that right now, ChatGPT is the best AI engine for creating outlines. Then in the second step, we use that outline to create content, and we use Claude projects to create content. Right now, Claude is the best AI engine for writing. And since we are using Claude projects for different MSPs, we are able to create unique custom content. In the third and final part of the process, a writer will go through this content, make sure that it is well written, it is accurate. And in this part of the process, we use NotebookLM to check the accuracy of the content that is created. Now let's do a deep dive into each part of this process. The first part of the process is creating an outline using ChatGPT. And when working with AI in general, one of the critical components of working well with AI and getting good results is having good prompts. Prompt creation is very important. We document all our prompts, and we are constantly updating them. Now, what you see here is an example of a prompt that we use to create outlines. And this prompt will give multiple options for the different section headings. When you run this prompt, you will get something like this. You will get multiple options for the different section headings. A writer will look at these different options, select one, and modify it if they need to, and create the outline that we can work with. Once the outline is ready, we go to the next part of the process, which is to create the content around the outline. We create separate Claude projects for each MSP to write content. Each project has instructions. This is a writer's guide that we would give to a writer. Information like the target audience for the MSP, then the characteristics of the target audience, the content goals, content voice, and so forth. Each project also has reference information for the MSP. This reference information will be used by Claude to create custom unique content. What you see here is where we have given a Google document, and this Google document has the outline. We gave it a simple prompt to create content around the outline in the Google Doc and put the output in an artifact. Claude executed this prompt and created the content following our instructions, addressing the target audience's pinpoint, using professional yet approachable tone, and so forth. This is the output and the artifact it created with the content. This artifact is an interactive document. You can highlight part of the artifact and improve the content. This improvement will be done in the next part of the process, which is human curation and fact checking. The third and final part of this process is for human curation to make sure that the content is well written, it is accurate, it goes with the brand and voice of the MSP, and so forth. And a tool that will help in checking the accuracy is NotebookLM. We create separate NotebookLM projects for each MSP. This has source information, and we are able to cut and paste parts of the content to NotebookLM and ask it to check the correctness, and it will give it detailed feedback. So we can take this feedback, go back to Claude, and ask Claude to modify sections of the content based on your feedback. And then Claude will create an updated version of the content. So a human will go through this process multiple times to create a well-written, unique, accurate piece of content. So that's our process. One important point is that we use different AI engines that are best suited to the different components of the process. A human is involved and takes responsibility to create good quality, accurate content.